buyer.
What?
Some startup in Costa
You
Rica.
can get that to Costa Rica.
In pieces, man.
Hi guys, this is Westworld megafan Rebecca, and today I'm talking about how the HBO show Westworld improves on its source material and why. So you can obviously see the Easter egg to Michael Crichton in that clip, which features Dan and Dave from Game of Thrones discussing selling their dragon bot to Isla Nublar, which happens to be the island from Jurassic Park. So what do Jurassic Park and the Westworld Park have in common? They were both written by Michael Crichton, who directed the feature film Westworld in 1973. At the time, Westworld was also the first film to use CGI. The CGI was used to show how the android sees the world. Michael Crichton wrote the book Jurassic Park and its sequel, The Lost World, in the early 90s. He is also known for the disease outbreak book and film, The Andromeda Strain, which is currently relevant. Crichton is an incredible action and science fiction writer and has been associated with some of the best pop culture phenomenons of the 20th and 21st centuries. However, his books and movies often overlooked women and had very little female representation. In some film adaptations of his movies, directors would even recast a male role as a female because of the lack of women in the source material. Now that Westworld is an HBO show, they wasted no time correcting this oversight. There are two main protagonists, Dolores and Maeve, both female, and a third character, Charlotte, that could also be considered a lead protagonist. The first season immediately dives into issues relevant to women, such as sexual assault and motherhood, but does not leave these heroines in one dimension. Dolores, at one point, becomes the anti-hero, which is difficult for a woman to pull off, since society has trouble seeing a woman with villainous qualities as being redeemable. Maeve chooses to mother her daughter by getting her to safety in the protection of another mother figure, and Charlotte is a working mother that rarely sees her child because she's trying to provide a better life for him. These are all roles we've seen men play, but absent parents and anti-heroes are not typically women, due to women receiving more backlash for these types of roles. These characters have indeed received backlash for this, especially Dolores and Charlotte. So not all Westworld viewers have caught on to the hypocrisy of viewing Dolores as negative, while they view someone like Walter White from Breaking Bad as a badass awesome guy. Truly, Westworld doesn't have villains. They have characters capable of both heroism and villainy. Some may say Crichton's works are dated and social norms have changed, but when it comes to inclusion and representation, women still comprised half the population in the 1970s and the 1990s when he was writing, so the presence of women is nothing new. Representation may not matter to some, but it matters to the underrepresented. Fans always love to see a little bit of themselves in the medium in which they're participating. The science fiction genre has always contained social commentary about the era in which it's written, so making the modern Westworld adaptation so female-forward is a perfect bookend to Crichton's controversial lack of female characters, or lack of realistic ones. Thank you guys for watching my first review. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want more videos like this one, and check out the links in the description for my reviews of each Westworld episode. I post a new one every Monday. I promise it will be a real review, but if you can't tell the difference, does it matter?